What is up, rock stars? I am so bummed I cannot be there with you live, but I'm so excited to share with you my best practices of growing a team. This is my favorite part of coaching, and I am so excited to help and encourage you to do the same thing. So what it takes, you heard my accolades, those are fine. I definitely worked really hard for that, and presenting 3 years now on Team Rockstar Fit Day is awesome, but I think it's really important to understand what it takes, the type of mindset, the type of work ethic, and what you need to do in order to get to wherever you want to be with your goals. So as I was putting this presentation together, I went through 5 years of consistency. And on the left, this is what you would see, is just pictures, selfies of my workouts in my classroom. In the middle picture, it's a picture of me at my desk, and it just gets me thinking, how many Zooms have I plugged into when it's been inconvenient? Or how many dinners have I had at my desk? And then this picture on the right, this is just one example of many of the sacrifices that I've made over the last 5 years. I was having dinner with my family a couple months ago. We were on vacation, and I stepped away because I was leading a Zoom. And then when I looked up after my Zoom was done, my whole family was waiting for me outside of the car. So obstacles to stage, this is my story, is that I started off as a coach, just like all of us in this room. I had to find the way or make the way, and I had to decide. I had to decide to put myself out there to talk to people and invite them, and it was uncomfortable, and I didn't wait for anyone to give me the right wording, to answer my questions. I just became massively resourceful and took a lot of action. I am on a dead leg. Here's the deal. It is our responsibility for wherever we are in our business. And so for me, for so long, I was tapping into one part of our compensation plan, and that was retail. And I decided this is on me to build a team. And so when you look over to the left, you see that one of my first paychecks in my first 6 months as a coach, it was $189. And then if you look below that, if you look at retail commissions, $0. I have 3 business centers. This is a paycheck from 1 week from one business center, and it was over $2,000. It was my decision on me to turn that around and tap into more of the compensation plan based on the actions that I was willing to take. I had no experience in business. I didn't know a lot about social media, but I just started sharing my story. And this one, I think, should speak to everyone in the room, is that life has more than happened to me too. And a lot of people use their season as an excuse to back off, take a break, to work just on themselves. I hear that a lot. But for me, I leaned in. So when I was a busy teacher, when I was moving across the country, when I was homesick, when I was having a miscarriage, when I was planning a wedding, getting married, whatever it was, on vacation, I showed up in my business. It wasn't a reason to not, and it wasn't a burden. It didn't go on the back burner. I just showed up. So there are 3 pieces to growing your team, and this is how I want to speak to you today, is that there's you, and this is for every single coach in the room today. And then there's your PS coaches. I specifically want to talk to the Coach, Emerald, Diamond, Star Diamond, and then your entire organization where it goes levels and levels deep. I want to speak to the 2-star and above coaches in the room on that. So I really love this slide, and the reason I love this slide is because when I first started, so many of my goals were kind of centered around me. And, I wanted to become a 5-star coach. I wanted to be elite, and I wanted to be an elite team. And that's awesome. It's awesome achieving your goals. And I more than have, and I've worked for that, and I'm proud of that. But I cannot even express to you seeing Kim Meyer and Lauren Lundberg on the stage today, knowing that we've chosen to link arms together in this journey. Lauren was my first ever working coach, and seeing her success, seeing Kim Meyer's success, there are so many other people on Happy and Fit that I could name right now. There is no greater feeling knowing you're not alone on your team hitting goals. And that is a goal to strive for. So I'm hoping that I'm setting new standards for you, that it's not just, I want to be a 5-star coach, but I want to have 5 coaches in my downline hit 5-star. So that's great. But then, man, when it goes levels and levels and levels deep, like it has on Happy and Fit, it is the greatest feeling in the world. We have over 25 lifetime diamonds. We have tons of star diamonds, 2-star diamonds that are opening up second CBCs. And the momentum shifts when it goes levels and levels deep like that. It is incredible. So the power of you, this is for every coach in the room today, is for me, what I've done personally is that I set out a vision. And my team will hear me say this all the time on Zooms and posts and one-on-ones, is that my vision is to empower women to get fit in every area of life. And how do we do that? Well, the mission is self-care. We are going to massively work on self-care. We're going to do the vitals. We're going to have a positive, thriving community. And this business opportunity is the way to get fit in every area of life as well. Purpose. What's the purpose behind your vision? Is to live more fulfilled daily as you set goals and go for them. And that is my purpose for how I show up as a leader, how I am with my vision, is that I don't just want people on my team to hit goals and think that that's the way to success. I want them to live more fulfilled daily on their way to success. So the power of you, this is what I have done to grow. I'm 2 feet in no matter what, with my belief, with my action taking, everything. I completed Rock the Business and I applied the knowledge. How many of us start and stop things? Not me. I'm committed. I love YouTube. I am super resourceful. I think resourceful coaches are the best coaches. I plug into calls weekly. So not only do I lead calls, I also get on calls myself. I do the vital behaviors. I set monthly metrics for myself, such as Success Club, going Emerald again. I said yes to scary opportunities. When Sarah Morrison would ask me to lead or speak on a team call, yes. When Trina Gray asked me to speak at a Super Saturday, yes. When it was the Diamond Retreat in Alpena, Michigan, I'm going to go to that and I'm going to hit Diamond. And it was scary, right? Going somewhere when you don't know a lot of people. Showing up every single day. I share my story and transformation constantly. And for me, the team was always the ultimate goal. It's the best thing I have to offer people. So yes, a challenge pack is incredible and it's going to help people with their fitness and nutrition. But the best thing I can offer them is Happy and Fit. This picture on the right is my first summit, being in a workout by myself. And it's just incredible to be able to think back on that and how scared I was to be in that room by myself. And now knowing that so many people that I've linked arms with are here, but it takes doing that scary thing. Here's an example, a post of what I've done is that I was thinking about, where have I done these workouts? Because sometimes people make vacation an excuse or whatever, family's in town. But for me, I was thinking about, wow, I've done my workouts all over the world, in Spain, England, Turkey, Greece, all over the country, in my classroom, my living room, garage, friends' houses, gyms, hotels, Airbnbs, apartments, right? And in different seasons of life, when I've had a miscarriage, moving across the country, feeling tired, wedding week, wanting to tone up, wanting to lose weight, pregnancy, I show up. Leading your PS coaches, emeralds, coaches, emeralds, diamonds, star diamonds, this is for you. Leadership is a mindset. It is not a metric. It's not when you become elite, not when you become diamond, not when you become emerald. It happens now. So these are the questions I ask myself as a leader. Do they know what to expect from me? Do they know the path ahead, benchmarks that they should be setting to grow their business? Do they know my love for those I work with? Are they convinced I can help them? Do they know that I will be transparent and honest? Do they know the expectations and culture? We don't have complaining on Happy and Fit. It's because I've set that expectation. We have people who show up to calls because that's the expectation. Do they know that I'm in the trenches with them? And do they see the other side of me? Not just the mentor side, but my humor and my human side, right? Leading your PS coaches. This is what I have done. I have a welcome email and getting started right email. It's very simple. Welcome. Here's the link to our team page, right? And then I have the link to Rock the Business for them to get started with. And then we set up a GSR, a Getting Started Right call. And I'm going to help them set up their virtual studio there. And then I set metrics for them. These are some strong tips that I have for leading your PS coaches. This is where I see a lot of coaches trip up, especially at Diamond. Their success is not on you. Coaches in the room, it is not up to your sponsor for your success, right? Share and show and keep moving yourself. It is so important that you keep building your business and just show your coaches what you're doing. You have to take 100% responsibility for your business culture and systems. So many coaches blame the inaction of their coaches, and I think it's on you. If you don't have movement in your organization, if you're not hitting the goals that you don't want to hit, it is on you. And you have to decide what to do about that. Digging into your organization. Everyone has a role in your organization, even those active coaches who are just there because they love the community. My team calls me the back office ninja. I know everyone who comes into my organization, and I make sure that I congratulate that coach who signed up that new coach. I am in the trenches of knowing everything that's going on in my back office. Consistency builds trust. People only allow themselves to be led when they feel valued. So I'm constantly celebrating, encouraging, and uplifting other people in my organization. So this is what we do on Happy and Fit, is that we have a business builder page. It's called the Coach Collab. We have a focus. We have a monthly metric. And our biggest goal in that Coach Collab is to go Emerald again, whether that's helping 2 new coaches get started, or maybe you have an inactive coach that goes active. We are ringing the bell for you. I encourage the team to share best practices. So when I see them crushing it, I send them a message. I tell them I'm noticing them, and can they go share that in our Coach Collab. Monthly Emerald message threads. We have a monthly Q&A, a Saturday chat, and a team Zoom weekly. And I also do monthly one-on-ones that are 15 minutes for my whole organization. We also have a Success Club board, an Emerald Again board, and then I love this one, please write it down, is helping 3 people with something. So maybe you have someone in your organization that didn't hit Success Club, but they helped 3 people with 3-month bod. Like, that's incredible. Celebrate them, uplift them. Everyone has a role. Everyone should be celebrated. And then I also make a team volume board. So here are some examples of what our boards look like for Success Club and team volume and going Emerald again. Here are our metrics in the Coach Collab. So anytime a coach adds a coach, I put a heart next to their name and tag them. And then down here in the bottom right is I give them a shout out. As soon as they add another coach and they have 2 or more, I post a picture of them in the Coach Collab and I celebrate them and ring the bell for them. It's incredible. And then here is our Emerald Again, people who have added 2 or more coaches in our organization. So to sum it up, this is what I've done to grow the team that I have, that I'm so passionate for and that I love so much, is that I'm not afraid to try new things and be impulsive. I don't wait for permission. I just do it and I figure it out and I give it to the team and I have massive belief behind it. Consistency is everything. I know and notice everyone who joins my organization. I think that that is missing in a lot of team culture. And for me, that we're family. Like, you are welcome here. And then I don't second guess myself. I just go for it. Team Rockstar Fit, thank you for having me. I'm so excited for you and your summit experience. I hope you enjoyed this. I will talk to you all soon.